Our UU chart year. Oh, it's nice. I got into UU. 47%. Oh, I bought more too in this one. Okay, so UU, that's definitely ruined. Now, you're asking MP. Here's what I'm thinking. It's at such an uber high right now. Like, it's so high, that MP. I feel like it has to go down. And something could happen, and it'll go down, right? And in the meantime, I think we're better off. This Ramaco could definitely go down, but they could also pull an MP because they have real rare earth there. They're not just coal miner. So we have something with that one. And then NB, that's our loading. I feel like MB. I feel like strong feelings on MB. So yes, MB. NB. And CRML. I have a big stake in. I'm not going to buy it for this one. I'm going to watch it now. I don't know. Could they get to their pre-DeepSeek heights, dude? Probably easily, right? And then they'll maybe maintain around here, because that's what they've been at. There are a lot of hype surrounding these guys. That's when they, I don't know. Oh, they must have been a SPAC. And then I don't know what happened with these guys. But the rare earth sitting on a buttload of rare earth. So much rare earth. Who doesn't even know? So, but not American company. Cayman Islands, I think, is that them? This one doesn't show me everything. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands. And then the URNJ. Yes, why not? I've got that in here. So, but URNJ is, I think we could see something drop with overall uranium. And then you would have it like that. And then Aurora. I do want to add Aurora to this. But Aurora, it's such a long road. Do they go down some? I don't know. With all the hype, well, if they start, they will probably dilute. I think we can get more Aurora for sure in the $5 range. So I say we're looking for $5 range for Aurora. TMC, my sweet love. Obviously, their earnings weren't good because they're not at that fucking getting the ocean minerals just yet. They're not there yet. So TMC could definitely get a little lower, but TMC under $5. I like a TMC under $5. I think I might add it to this one. I might add some TMC. I'm with you in the adding of the TMC. But keep in mind, this is our riskiest play. We are completely betting on this man, Gerard. I personally have fallen in love with him, so I'm not the best person to ask. But if Gerard can get the sea minerals, and Gerard is always at the White House, he's doing well. Archer. More Archer? Should you build a beggar stake in Archer? This Alan character on these comments have gotten really into my head, just naysaying everything I love. But Archer, they are... I mean, if everything goes well, like they're saying it's going to go well, I mean, their revenue could be expected next year rising to $104 million by 2026, driven by its international launch program in UAE and elsewhere. I would want to know when they're launching in Indonesia. Indonesia, that one's huge, because all these island countries, dude, I think we like it. Is it going to tell us recent reports? Not currently profitable in Indonesia. Well, I didn't ask that question the right way, but Archer, do we build our stake in Archer? I think we do. Hover looks like it's about to go on an upswing. We know how Hover likes to do that, so I don't know if now is a good time for our sweet baby Hover. Maybe, but we do see Hover in the 145 range. Do we see Hover going lower than 140? 140, do we have a 140? I don't know. Do we see Hover going back up to 2? Maybe soon. But I say... I wouldn't say it's bad because I did in this account go into some Hover at $1.59. So I stayed in my, I guess I want to try to make some rules in this account. Don't buy Hover unless it's under the 150 range. I'm using extra money in here to buy OPTT. And then what else did you have? SRFM. Oh, you have SMR at the top. SMR is definitely on a down. But someone told me on X that they're undergoing they're doing like an offering, some dilution thing with either the warrants or something complicated. So technically SMR is going to be doing dilution. He said till December, but I don't think that, if you look at Oklo, SMR is further ahead on all this nuclear stuff than Oklo. So I think our baby SMR is, I would say, going in SMR now would be the smartest, not investment advice. And I might even say I'm going to go into his account in SMR because we know that these nuclear reactors, yes, they are risky because they do not have any revenue whatsoever. But does that matter? Look at Oklo and our sweet baby SMR. The heights we know are possible. I have options that calls on them for this. So I think SMR would be our smartest bet for that play. And then Oklo, I would say wait on Oklo. I think we should wait. I think something can happen to Oklo that drops these fucks. I mean, obviously, I am a fan. I mean, do we get Oklo in the 60 range, in the 50 range? I think we try to look for Oklo definitely in the 60 range, people. Let's not buy this Oklo in the 70 range. I do not. I would even say let's wait for Oklo to the 50 range because that's incredibly possible. So, and then you have the weed stocks. You want to get it? Oh, SFR, SRFM, a bad guy. They're going to do bad stuff, but are they going to make money? Yeah, probably. And their heights there. So when do we want to look for entry points for SRFM? Do we get back to the $3 range? Probably. I think we could. I don't know. But they might. I don't know if they're going to be due up for, I don't know if they're up for another pop. Could be, because we know there's government money on the table, and we know that SRFM had that Palantir investment, Palantir partnership, so we know that there could be something on the table for SRFM. And we've seen what happened with Blade and Joby, so they could do a partnership with Archer, something, a partnership with Joby, they could do something, not bought out. I don't think SRFM is going to get bought out, especially after the Palantir thing, but doing something with them, announcing something with them. And you had said, or what's Uber at? You never really go around going into Uber. When you guys see Uber on a down, that's a good, nice one to get. And if we look, I'm putting it on this watch list. What do I want to look for Uber at in the 70 range? We'll see. Anything, yeah, they go back to the 7. Well, we'll see. And then the wheat stock, I might tell you, I don't know how much ons you have, but wheat stocks always go lower. This is not the time to go into the TLA, I don't think. I mean, God forbid they pop on something crazy, or Trump just says, oh, I legalized weed on Monday, then my apologies. But I just feel like you can get into TLA 100% under $1. I would even look, I mean, maybe not that low, but definitely 60 cents range. I could see them going back to that, because that's what weed stocks do. I don't want to look at Cron, because I had sold out of the Cron in this account. But see, I was right. Now you have Cron dropping. I love it when I did the right thing. That is a good thing I did there. Haha. So, Cron, all the wheat stocks, it's all died down. It'll probably die down for the next 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month. So wait on the wheat stocks, because they were just talking about them, so they're all going to be up. I might say, I was looking at AIP. I think we should do some data center stuff. I want to add some AIP to his account. But I might wait till it goes down a little bit, because that's their big old pop from the AMD. That solidifies it for me that I think they could be a player. Very risky, but I think I might do it, because I don't. I might add a little bit of this guy to his account, because this guy, AXTI, is semiconductor substrate. And I just feel like Trump their biggest issue has been the China stuff messes with them, because they do a lot of China business. But they can also bring it over here and do things with our companies, and it's this gallium thing, so I'm liking them. And then, as far as we have, like, Wolf had their big pop, right? So, that worked out excellently in this account, of course. I have to get this up, people. I have to get this. Anyways, Wolf had a nice pop, and I've been debating, I haven't sold out yet. I think I might have sold 5, but now I'm wondering, well, everything that goes up always must come down, unless it's Palantir. But I might say, I don't know, this TerraWolf, I'm going to obviously wait, not buy it now. He has 5. I did sell out of it. My dumbass. He had 20 shares, but I think I might sell a little more out of it. And maybe NVTS, because that is in this, well, Wolf is a data center crypto mining kind of one, right? And then Navitas, I think they could be due for a gain. They had that partner with NVIDIA, shot them up to new levels. They didn't go back down to those old levels. That is, I think they're poised to maybe jump again. no dividend, obviously, on them. But I think NVTS could be a nice one. And then, I say, I put BBI in his account. I know you hold that BBI now, I do believe you do. So, that would have been the lowest of low. I don't think BBI goes below 5 again. I think that Kevin has something in store, and I think it's going to do something. I might even say that. Maybe. We'll see. And then I also am liking the plug power for the growth. I think plug power is a nice little guy. Hydrogen battery. And you didn't have any battery plays, but I don't really either. I think I might make a play for, well, in this account, I do have my solid power calls, which I'm liking. But I think I might make a battery play in this. I think, they are on a, but see, I think they run more. And then I might get into it. I shouldn't. I should wait till it's in the $2 range for sure, or even under $2. But I might use it as a swing. And I think that the way that solid power has been running, I think batteries just might. I don't really look into the batteries too much. I probably should. But I do think ABI. I follow other people that do. And then, like we said, we were going to put hymns on, I think you said. Hymns could be a good time. For sure. Hymns is down. Except a lot of negative sentiment on Hymns right now because the CEO sold some of his shares. Kind of a lot. And then it said they're getting probed by the DOJ or by the SEC for practices or whatever. But so is Uber, so is Amazon, so is Meta, so is Google. So I feel like they kind of joined a prestigious club in a way. But I do think that Hymns, we could get in lower. I definitely am thinking about buying some Hymns for this account for sure. Maybe in the 40 range. And then you had Arcturus. But with Arcturus, they're running. I don't know what Arcturus is up to, or what Kennedy is up to with Arcturus. Could they get higher? Maybe. But if we believe in Arcturus, then Tra is also one that I think could really do something sneaky. I do think so. And they had their earnings. Let's see. They made their earnings. No, they barely did. But I think they're going to get money. That's what I think. So, Tron, maybe not the biggest stake, but I am going to build a decent stake. I have a slightly decent stake in Tron. I think I have like 500 shares, but I think I might do more. Maybe. I don't know. It's a risk. Traw's a risk, but ARC's popped. So that's why I think it could do something. And you could say ABCL. These would be the ones, my biotech ones, besides Humacyte. ABCL is a nice one with a platform. A platform that they can license other drugs. An antibody finding AI platform. So that is why ABCL in this age of AI medicine, and I'm not giving up on my RXRX, I still think they're going to do something too. And they are down. They are down. Fucking RXRX. Should I get it into this one? Maybe. I actually might. Because I do feel like RXRX could have potential for a pop. They could do something again. They're not dead at all. So that is what I would say. Those are nice ones.